Hey everybody. The indictment of James Comey is being called the dumbest case in the history of the Justice Department. Every legal expert in the country seems to agree that the charges have no merit. Let me explain why. I'm Liz Oyert, the former pardon attorney for the Department of Justice. Comey is charged with violating two federal laws. One makes it a crime to threaten the life of the president. The other makes it a crime to transmit a threat in interstate commerce, which includes posting a threat online. Each one carries a maximum sentence of 5 years. Both charges require prosecutors to prove two things that will be very challenging. One is that a reasonable person would have understood Comey's Instagram post as a threat on the life of the president. Two is that Comey meant for the post to be a threat against the life of the president. The Supreme Court calls this the true threats doctrine. Here's why. The First Amendment protects political speech. It is not a crime to criticize the president. It's not a crime to advocate for his removal from office. It's not a crime to wish him ill. Political speech only becomes criminal if it rises to the level of a true threat to do harm. So in Comey's case, the key question is this. Was this picture of seashells he posted on Instagram a serious expression of intent to harm the president? Comey has already said that it was not, and frankly, it sure looks like law enforcement agreed. Remember, Comey posted this last May. If the FBI or the Secret Service had believed that this was a true threat to kill the president, surely they would not have waited a year to arrest Comey. I have yet to find a single legal expert who thinks that Comey's post was a true threat. Even hardcore Comey haters seem to agree that this is a totally frivolous case. So what happens next? There are two possibilities. One is that the case could go to trial and the Justice Department would have to prove to a jury beyond a reasonable doubt that Comey made a true threat on the life of the president. The other possibility is that the judge could throw out the case before trial. Comey's lawyers will file motions to dismiss. They will argue that this is a vindictive or selective prosecution and that it violates the First Amendment. I'll keep you posted. So is this the dumbest case in the history of the Justice Department? I don't like that phrasing because dumb makes it sound silly or accidental. This is not an accident and it's not a joke. It is a malicious and abusive assault on our system of laws. It is a betrayal of the public trust placed in the Justice Department. Frankly, it should be grounds for Todd Blanche's removal from office.